So, I think when we started DOTT, we knew from the beginning that hardware is really important, right?
Yes, it's key. Yeah.
It leads all the unit economics. It is what makes ride experience safe or not for the user. It has obviously very big environmental impact depending if it lasts or not.
Yep. Exactly.
And overall, it's obviously a big part of the user experience itself.
And the loyalty and stuff.
And the loyalty and everything. And so when we saw like that the first shared e-scooter operators were using a scooter which was made for individual consumers for the private market, and that they were getting destroyed basically very quickly, we thought, well, there's no way we are going to start with this type of what was the Segway or Ninebot e-scooter. There's no sustainable business with this kind of hardware. Yep. And so we were very clear that we would never start actually with this kind of hardware. What we knew is that we needed like shared e-scooters which were built
for sharing,
for shared for sharing, for
but
shared
at that time, there was no one
so
doing
at that time, so we found basically a Singaporean guy which is called Daniel, which had already worked for a few years in the e-scooter industry.
Oh, wow.
And so together with him, I went in August, actually 2018, in China. And we went to screen all the suppliers we could find that were producing e-scooters in China. Yep. And we found one supplier which had basically designed an e-scooter specifically for the shared mobility market. So what it meant is that this e-scooter was built much more to be durable, so it was much more robust.
So the lifetime was
exactly
higher.
It had also wheels, like the bigger wheels. It had a larger deck, and it had also proper mechanical brake. Now it seems
I remember
it
you
is
were
basic, but at that time there were only electrical brakes, which was extremely dangerous, right, when you are going downhill. But it had a mechanical brake, and so just these features, like the big wheel, the mechanical brake, the large deck, we said, okay, like this is like what we need to get started. So the story is that it was not our own design. We made some modification on this design, but it was not our own design because you need a lot more time to do it. Yep. And so that's the design we use at the time. Indeed, when we launched in Brussels and in Paris, in Lyon, we made a massive difference because we are the only one basically which had an e-scooter which was comfortable to ride, safe to use with the mechanical brake, the big wheels, and also was much more durable. And for the story, this e-scooter that we launched about 3 years ago is still being operated. So it's not operated in Brussels, but it's operated in Poland because just the cost of operating it is more expensive than the newer generation. But it's still being operated, and we just decided after analyzing the durability of the product that actually we would continue to operate it for a fourth year, which is pretty amazing. We would never have thought about it. Like 3 years ago, the discussion was, okay, would it last 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months? That was the type of discussion.
But you guys actually set the standards of the quality of the